Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over the harsh realities of YouTube automation cash cow channels that you must know. So with that being said, before we get started, feel free to join my free Facebook group where I help people with YouTube automation and cash cow channels, and also feel free to sign up for my free webinar training down below in the description where I go over my top 10 ways to go viral on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in, hope everyone is having a good day. Let's get started with this video. So the harsh realities of YouTube. I'm going to click play in window. Okay. So harsh reality number one, it's going to cost money and maybe even a lot of it. All right. So to put it in my experience terms, on average, a video can cost around $100 to make. And when I first started YouTube, I honestly was thinking like, man, I'm spending about $100 per video and it's not even working. Like I'm basically taking $100 bill and throwing it away. That's what it kind of felt like. And that's what it's going to feel like for you, especially when you first start this YouTube journey for succeeding with cash cow channels and YouTube automation. Now, if you can get your videos cheaper than $100, then good for you. That's great. But the fact is that whether you spend $60, $80, $100, $150, when you first start YouTube automation and cash cow channels, it really is going to feel like you're throwing money away. And trust me, I felt this way too. I'm not any different than you. I can relate to what it feels like to be posting videos that only get 10 views when you've spent $100 to make with them. But later on this video, I'm going to be going over the bright side and hopefully make your ease of conscience better with about what I have to say at the end of this video. So keep watching towards the end. With YouTube automation and cash cow channels, the amount of money that I would say is a good enough to actually invest into it, I would say on the safe side is like $3,000 to $7,000. All right, it's a wide spectrum, and the reason why it's such a wide spectrum is because there's so many variables when it comes to YouTube. And again, as the better you can get your costs lower, that's the better. But at the same time, it is going to feel like you're throwing money away. But contrary to that, though, this is like the results that can happen with at least just one of your videos. So as you can see, this video I posted on one of my channels, it went viral back in May, and then it's going viral again in December. I mean, all you need is one of these videos, all the videos that you end up buying or creating a team for, not every single video has to work, right? But again, every single video is going to cost you money, but that's just part of business. That's just part of this YouTube automation process and model in which if you don't want to do the work yourself, you are going to have to upfront the cost and quote unquote invest money into YouTube automation. And whether you spend, again, $50, $60, $80, money's money. It's going to feel like you're throwing it away. Don't be discouraged. Just keep on posting, all right? Now, the next harsh reality that I want to cover with YouTube automation is it's going to take time, and I'm really talking like maybe possibly even a year. I don't believe that money grows quick. Money isn't grown overnight. You can get a viral video overnight, but the time it takes to achieve that first viral video, it may have already been a year since you started posting on your YouTube channel. So I've had channels take off within a single month. I've had channels I've started over a year ago that are just breaking even. And I kid you not, these channels that, I think it's only one channel that I've started over a year ago, over a year and a half ago, is just barely breaking even. The channel is only making like $600 and I'm barely just making like $700. So, and I've also had channels that have taken more than a year to finally start seeing some serious profits. So recently this year, I had a channel hit 1 year old and it was like losing money. But then all of a sudden, within a month, it would jump from like making $500 a month to $17,000 the next month. So that's how volatile and quickly this model of YouTube can happen, in which sometimes it's going to take a long time to finally take off. But trust me when I say that there is a process to it. There's a strategic way to do it. And if you're doing it correctly, you are going to succeed on YouTube. So for anyone who's watching this and you've just started YouTube automation like a month ago, that's really early. I would a month is very, very early. I mean, just like any business, most businesses don't even start seeing profits within a month, let alone even a year. So if you're in it for the long term and if you can understand that YouTube is going to take time, possibly even a year, then you're on the right track for setting up a successful mindset to succeed on YouTube automation and cash cow channels. So the next point I want to make is that honestly, the harsh reality is that YouTube automation may not even work for you, period. And the reason why is because you're doing it wrong. So, what are the 5 biggest reasons that may lead you to doing YouTube automation wrong? Number 1, you may be choosing your videos very poorly. I have a lot of videos on how I do my niche selection, how I research video topics, how I choose my videos. I recommend that you go watch them. But at the same time, if you're choosing poorly, if you're poorly choosing videos to create videos for your top 10 channel on, you're already setting yourself on the wrong track for succeeding on YouTube automation. If you're choosing bad videos, video topics that no one even cares about, then you need to honestly watch more of my videos so that you can learn how to do this correctly. But reason number 2 is that your videos are too general. And reason number 2 is probably it's not a mistake, but there's so many people going to YouTube automation and so many people going to cash cow channels that they instantly just start doing general top 10 videos. And the reason why general top 10 videos don't work is because they're too general. So imagine I made a video previously before this regarding a theme park. If you're just creating very general videos like top 10 tallest roller coasters, you are really not targeting specific names that people can search for and then find your videos. So don't be guilty of choosing videos that are too general, because if they're too general, it's not going to work. So some examples of very general videos is like top 10 fastest cars, top 10 most luxurious mansions, top 10 tallest NBA players, top 10 biggest animals. Those are so general, and I kid you not, I really, really think you're going to have a hard time succeeding on YouTube if you don't niche down and start targeting specific names, start targeting specific TV shows, celebrity names, athlete names, names of companies, names of crypto coins. Just try and be more specific in whatever way you can in which you centralize your video focus on a specific thing. Now, reason number 3 why you may be doing YouTube automation wrong is that your thumbnails are poor. There's a design art to thumbnails, and I've learned this over the past 3 years in which I've been doing YouTube automation and cash cow channels, and my thumbnails have gotten significantly better. So thumbnails, though, they're a work in progress. The more thumbnails that you make, the better that you're gonna get at them. But usually initially, thumbnails are very poor. And a good way to kind of improve your thumbnail designs is see what your competition's posting. If you see a video that has 1 million views, look at that thumbnail. If you see a video that has 100,000 views and all the other videos only have 1,000 views, analyze that thumbnail. Anything that catches your eye, and that's your own self, your own opinion, notice what you're paying attention to. So I think one of the things that has led me to succeed with YouTube automation and cash cow channels is that I stopped doing YouTube from a consumer standpoint and started really looking and analyzing videos from a more creative standpoint. Like, why am I clicking on this video? So lately I've been learning a lot about cryptocurrency, and anytime I click on a video, I really analyze the thumbnail. I may not even be working. I may not even have a top 10 crypto channel that I'm doing it for. This is just me wanting to learn about crypto. But oftentimes while I'm browsing through YouTube, just leisurely, anytime I click on a video, I'll analyze that video. I'll analyze that title. So point number 3 should honestly be thumbnails are poor and titles are poor. But moving on to point number 4, which is what you may be doing YouTube wrong on with, you're not consistent in posting, or / you stop posting. So sadly enough to say, what I've noticed with my online course community, or my online course community, is that a lot of people give up on YouTube. And it's a human behavior thing. If you start posting videos and you're not seeing the results that you want, it's very hard to adhere to a habit in which you're not getting the results that you desire, right? It's just human nature, human habit. why continue doing something when you're not getting the results that you achieve? So I don't blame you if you're not consistent in posting. I don't blame you if you stop posting, but that is one of the reasons why YouTube will never work for you, because you're not posting, right? So simply enough to say it, if you're not consistently posting, or you just simply stop posting, then yes, YouTube is not going to work for you. That's a fact. So to kind of bypass this reason, I've seen channels work that only post once a month. Theme Park Crazy, watch my video, the previous video I posted before this. Theme Park Crazy is an example. They only post once a month, and that channel's working. I've seen channels only post once a week, which is 4 times a month, and that channel's working. So whenever I start a new channel, my recommendation is posting 3 times a week, which equates to 12 times per month. Whatever you choose, it's very variable. There's no hard set rule number that you have to post this many times per month in order to succeed on YouTube. Do whatever you can that prevents you from burning out, and do whatever you can that can keep you consistent in posting, and do whatever you can in terms of posting frequency that gets you to just keep posting on YouTube. So the last reason that I want to go over, in which why YouTube may never work for you, is because your video content is just poorly made. So what I mean by this is that maybe the audio sucks, the voiceover sucks, the script content in general just sucks. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong, but this is usually the last reason why YouTube may never work for you. But luckily for you though, I've noticed that some of the most questionable videos that I've ever had my team create, questionable in a sense that I'm trying to hire someone new, I see what video they create, and I'm like, maybe I'll try it out, and it ends up working. So what I mean by this example is that sometimes the bar for good enough content on YouTube, it's pretty low. Okay, it's pretty low, and so that's a good thing on your end. You know, you don't have to have the best quality video on YouTube. You don't have to have a perfect video. You just have to have a video that's good enough, or what I like to say is simply just watchable. You know, just having a good, clean, crisp audio with videos or visuals that match accordingly. That's what I look for in a video, and I'm sure that millions and millions of other people just want a video that they can watch as well, right? So with all these harsh realities, I do want to go over the bright side of some things. So on the bright side, I have never seen a channel who's posting quality videos not work. All right? Because imagine this, like if you're posting quality videos and you post a lot of quality videos, do you really think that your YouTube channel is not going to work? I mean, this has never happened with me, but posting quality videos is like the most cardinal rule of YouTube, that if you post enough quality videos, YouTube will work for you. And I'm a strong believer in that. And point number 2 on the bright side is that all you need is one video to recuperate all your money back and start making some serious profits. All it takes is one video. So I was on a podcast over a year ago, and this was a tip for all my listeners, in which I stated all you need is one video to blow off, make your money back, and start earning like $50 to $100 a day. It's seriously so true. I've replicated this so many times on my YouTube channel, or YouTube channels, I should say. So I mean, this here is just such a clear example of what I mean by one video. So this video cost me $80 to make, but has profited over $33,000 to date. So as you can see in the bottom, I posted it back in early 2020. It's almost 2 years old now. And that video has made over $33,000. The math, or the return on investment, that is just insane. So to this day, it's still making me $60 per day. I mean, that's the craziest thing that I love about this YouTube model, in which we can post videos that over 2 years ago can still be making you $60 every single day, while you sleep, while you eat, while you use shower, while you use the toilet, while you're out on a vacation, while you're on the beach. This video, or your video, can technically still make you money every single day. So with that being said, don't be discouraged by all the harsh realities of YouTube automation and cash cow channels, but I really, really think that it's important that you understand these 3 harsh realities. But at the same time, like I said, there's a bright side to things. All you need is one video, and all that one video will recuperate all your money back and start making you profits like this. A single video making you $60 per day. So imagine if you had 10,000 videos only making you $1 a day. It's not impossible. It's just a work in progress, requires a lot of work. So that's all I have for this video, I think. Let me check my notes. Yeah, that's all I got. So if you're still watching up to this video, thanks so much for watching. Comment down below any comments, questions, or concerns. I'd be more than happy to help you out. And again, feel free to join my free Facebook group where it's very engaging. It's very active. You don't have to buy my course to join the Facebook group. I'm just there to simply help people with YouTube cash cow channels. And yeah, so aside from that, that's all I have for this video, everyone. Thanks so much and have a great rest of your day. Take care.